TourStar production. Sure, I'm living life just barely right, but I'd rather be a little right than all wrong. Sometimes life is like ping pong. We gotta appreciate, take advantage of what we have when we got it. That's what I learned from my brother when he pointed a gun at me, then he shot it. Nothing lasts long before you lose it, so I'm telling you right now, you better use it. Use what you got, yeah, use what you got. Use what you got, use what you got. Use what you got, yeah, use what you got. Use what you got, use what you got. You better use it, cause it only takes one day to lose it. TourStar. I know life gets hard and pushes on ya, but you gotta push back and keep the stressing away, so you can let back in the strength of the struggle your way. If you know what I'm saying, it's life we hold on to, courage that we build with. After that it's just
Hello and welcome to Blue Mass. Today we're going to talk about dental hygiene. With me today I have 4 items. I have toothpaste, toothbrush, floss, and peppermint orbit chewing gum. First of all, the most important things I'd like to relay during this hygiene brush up is that brushing all parts of your mouth should take place during your routine teeth brushing. Remember, it's not just your teeth that you are brushing. It is also your gums and your tongue. Brushing your gums and tongue is just as important as brushing your teeth. Also, when I brush my teeth, I go ahead and brush the inner side of my lip, bottom and top. I also will brush the inner side of my cheeks. Any type of dead cells or extra residue, maybe you ate a sticky food or slimy and it's hooked onto the part of your mouth and you don't really notice it because your saliva already makes things damp and wet. Brushing the inside of your cheeks and lips can also help to clean the whole environment of any type of harmful bacteria that can get in between your teeth and potentially cause problems. Also, flossing. I asked all my coworkers at the automotive shop recently how many of them floss. As it turns out, none of them floss. And this is a total of 5 coworkers I asked. Correction, 4 total. One of which did tell me though that he does floss perhaps once a month. And I said, alright, that's better than nothing. Me, however, I would say at least once a week is good for flossing, as needed as well. Obviously, if you're eating something that will have a higher risk of getting in between your teeth and you can feel it immediately and you're playing with it for maybe an hour with your tongue, I suggest go ahead and floss and get rid of it. Also, at your own discretion when it comes to flossing. Me, I tried flossing every single day at one point, and you can feel that sometimes if you floss too much, you can feel some soreness in your gums. Now if you just floss once a week, as I suggest, and you already feel that soreness, I would say go ahead and keep continuing once a week and strengthen your gums a little bit to get used to being cleaned. So yeah, also the 4th item, the chewing gum. A lot of smells that come off your body when it comes to basic hygiene, dental and otherwise. You really, or at least for me, I have a really difficult time smelling my breath. Even when I try to smell it, blow some air in my hand, sniffing it with my nose, I can't smell anything. Maybe I'm so used to my breath that I can't tell the difference. Me, however, I purchase Orbit chewing gum, peppermint flavored, and I'll chew it every single time I'm going into workplace, school environment, family function, social function, anything you can name, or if you're just at home and you would like to have a fresh, outgoing breath. I definitely suggest after brushing your teeth that you chew some peppermint flavored gum or any other flavor that you deem to your liking. I definitely suggest doing that for at least 5 minutes, because the flavoring that comes out of the gum will help mix in with your saliva, and as you swallow the saliva, it'll get in there with your throat, which is another place that things will hold on to and start to create a smell that could be negative, that someone else might smell, and it might dampen your social experience. So I definitely suggest at least 5 minutes of chewing gum after brushing your teeth. So that's 1 stick of chewing gum after brushing your teeth every day. That's flossing at least once a week or more, so things stuck between your teeth. And brushing at least once every single day. Now, when I grew up, we had training videos that told us 2 times a day, in the morning and at night. I do definitely suggest that as well, especially at night, because you clean off your teeth and you have all those hours of sleeping of clean teeth, which is important. However, I'm just officially going to say once a day, because we have busy lives. People are going from here to there, responsibilities all over the place, and some days busy people don't have an opportunity to even brush their teeth even once a day, and it'll completely get forgotten about. So in that case, I'm just starting off with saying at least once a day, no matter what, to help people who don't brush their teeth at all to try to jump on the bandwagon with an easy goal. Twice a day can seem difficult to go after for some people. So yeah, definitely. And brushing your tongue, hardcore important. When I was younger, I didn't really wasn't really told anything about that, but your tongue is another big source of your breath smelling. Your tongue, to me, it's kind of like a sponge. With saliva or otherwise, it can hold a lot of moisture. You can see that there's pores there. It's a spongy, muscle material. It can hold smells, and when you're speaking and you breathe outward, your bad breath can go out, and your tongue can be a contributor just like your throat for bad breath. Again, the gum will help with that, but I also suggest definitely brushing your tongue. The way I will do that, and you can see visually when you look in the mirror, the start of your tongue might be a regular pinkish, regular tongue color, but deeper in, higher up, you'll start to get a different coloration, perhaps. Maybe it's different for you, I don't know, but for me, it'll start to turn a white. It'll be having a slight layer, and this will just happen overnight, after a meal, a couple of hours after that, they'll start, the tongue itself will start to get dirty. So I definitely suggest brushing that. Now, when you brush, don't go so far deep in there that you start having a gagging feeling that it's becoming uncomfortable. But just pay attention and have your mouth open and look at the brush where you're brushing to see where your comfortable safe spot's at. And you can also see where it's getting dirty. And if you're brushing where your comfortable spot's at but you can still see it being dirty, try to go a little further, but don't stress it. Me, when I brush my tongue, I do a cross-hatching thing. I don't know if you know about this in art, but in art class you'll learn about hatching, going diagonal, top to bottom, bottom to top, to fill in a shaded area. Cross-hatching is when you go this diagonal and you switch and you also do this diagonal, making an X. So you're hatching this way, cross-hatching this way. Me, I will cross-hatch, brush my tongue, where I'm going like this with a toothbrush and then switching and then going like that. I will demonstrate for us so it doesn't look like I'm just talking about shit and I don't actually do it. And I'll put a decent amount of toothpaste on the brush. And I'll go back and forth to start just to get it spread on there. And then I'll go ahead and I'll start cross-hatching. And then switch. Switch again. And then with all the toothpaste on your tongue, you can't really see if you made a dent, so watch, rinse it off out. Already I can see I made excellent progress just with those few moments of brushing. However, more brushing my tongue is necessary. And that might have been about 10 seconds, so probably about 30 seconds will help it out more. But at least 30 seconds of brushing your tongue is significantly better than someone or a busy person such as yourself who brushes their tongue at no time whatsoever. So I'm definitely putting easy goals out there to start brushing your tongue. Also, you heard about doing shit in circles as far as your gums go. Here's your gums and here's your tooth. Think of it as the whole thing as being a brushing area and not two separate planes. So the whole brushing area you'll do a circular motion with all the way through. Circular, teeth, gum, in the same spot, teeth, gum, and then you'll move to the next one, teeth, gum, and you'll keep going, and you'll do it for the top, and you'll also do it for the back. Because in the back of your teeth, you also have gum beneath the tooth. So on the back, you'll also do circular motions. Tooth, gum, as you're moving from left to right, up to down, however you're doing it. So yeah, this was just Blue Mass and the dental advice that Blue Mass can give you. Stay tuned for the next report that Blue Mass can give you on dental or basic hygiene. Thank you for watching.